Welcome back to the Lotro completionist run on Gwathorn's Games. I'm Capture Fail, and I'm resuming here in the North Downs, the Orc and Goblin area way down south, and I'm trying to find the eastern way into this area. I've always come in via the west. Gwathorn showed me the east way once, long ago, but I can't remember it. So I'm trying to find particular coordinates. See, I've got, if you look at my list on the right, Nanwathran Eastern Pass to find. And those other two places, or Hisuk and Tumat, they're way over in the corner of the map. So I'm having to take out the orcs and goblins that get in my way, though I don't any longer have a slayer deed for orcs, just goblins. Also wargs and drakes and shades. In this video I'm going to chop out a lot of it. I missed it. There goes the east. I went through the eastern pass, so there's just Silk and Tumat on that list now. But what I'm actually heading towards now is Dolnendir, near Maluanan here. There it is, up on the top of the hill there. I was saying I cut out a lot of the slayer deeding because there were just so many I had to go and get. But you will see on this video the end of each one. You see each one being achieved. But Dolnendir is now off the list, so that's an explorer deed completed. Now, everything else is in this direction. North are the drakes, but I'm going to go south. And there's plenty of wargs along the way. And there will be goblins when I get down there. Again, more orcs than goblins, but at least the goblins are sort of collected together in certain camps. But first there's the dire wargs, which are in the centre of the map, and then we get a different breed further on, warg hunters. And there's plenty of them on this road. So I'm soon going to finish the warg deed, and I'll have to hang around a while. The only other place in the North Downs that has goblins is the little camp near the farm in the centre of the map, and that's just not enough. I'd have to hang around waiting for that to respawn too many times. But here we are. Here's some goblins. Ongburzes can be goblins or orcs. The skirmisher, okay, I got it out of the way, but that was an orc. Warg keepers are goblins. I checked those pop-ups and there are fellowship quests, so I didn't take them. Same with the ring symbol over this one. You look at it, it's a fellowship quest. This is solo completionist. Yep. Orcs just getting in the way. I'm going to get over to check this, but I am now getting close to the two major camps, and they are principally orc and troll camps that I have to do for the explorer deed. So just clearing the path, get in here. I've just got to find the right spot for the first of the camps. Now I took one, I knew that you do have to go up the hill and carry on to find one of these camps, but this is not the right one. I found a treasure cache which is not a deed in this case, or it's for much higher level characters, but I saw that that was the wrong way and I have to go back down. So I survived that jump, and now I've got to find the way around to the left and find the other track up the hill. But I did, by doing that jump down, I did find one of the places. So now it's just the one up high left to do. And once I've found that, there'll be nothing but Slayer deeds. When I've finished all the deeds here in North Downs, I've done all the solo quests. So it'll be time to move on to Evendim and start questing there. I should easily finish, since I'm editing it down, I should finish it in this video. Right, just getting things out of the way to find the discovery spot. And it was hard to see. Couldn't tell whether it was inside or outside this camp. But they're all elites here, so it was not easy. But I looked on a little further, could not find the path up, so I went back in, try and find it, and eventually found a slope. The darkness doesn't help, but it's just inside that gate there. You know, at first I thought I'll clear everything out of the way and walk in, but I got so close to dying that I made a run for it. I discovered the place and then got killed, which doesn't take it away from me. So that's now all the Explorer deeds finished. Now I'm up here on the border with Evendim, because this is where I can find the most shades in one spot. And I came here for a couple of quests, but that's all of the shades done at that spot. So I'm back here where I was before, doing nothing but looking for goblins. Have to take out, oh yeah, there's just a few, there we are, wargs, just completed the warg deed. So I'll finish goblins here and then I'll go up north for the worms and that'll be it. And wait for some respawning, but this spot is the best goblin spot. Just waiting for them to respawn one by one around me. And 118 means there's really only one to get left because I have a Slayer Deed Accelerator on me, and there it goes. That little thing popped up and I've edited to here where I'm about to finish the worm task. You've seen this zone before. And I've just got to take out a few more. There it goes. All Slayer deeds finished. The master deed for this zone I got, and I just showed you the empty deeds list for North Downs. So here I am at Mikkel Delving, finding my way to Oatbarton in Evendim. Now I came to Tinadir because what I do is I take a slow ride back to Oatbarton and discover all the stables along the way. I'd cut that out of the video, but I also wanted to get this quest to find smugglers' sashes, because I'm going to be encountering smugglers before I come back to Tinadir. I just wanted to put that on my list. So I start riding and I video cut to Oatbarton. And the only quest in Oatbarton, well, it's a compound quest, it has a lot of sub-quests, but it's the North Cotton Farm quest. And this place is a bit of a maze. Needed to find the guy that starts it all off. So he's given me 4 sub-quests, and each of those has multiple quests within it. And I'm simply going to do whatever's closest on the map until I've worked through it all. So everywhere around the place I've got picking up tools and implements. I have to pick up several hoes, and the less said about that, the better. Don't know if there are any of the other kind of hoe in the Shire. Sure doesn't seem like it. And Tolkien sure didn't want to write them in, being a devout Catholic. Trowel. There's another one. But I'm picking these up on the way to finding the other quest givers. Just working my way through now. There's one of them. Right. And she asked me to gather this wheat. So we're being, I'm a river-hobbit, but I'm being an ordinary hobbit doing farming. There's a hay fork. They're the ones you find last. And another quest giver. Take out rats. And that was done with just a quick, not split shot, rain of arrows. And the pipeweed woman is the other quest giver. Another quest giver. I'm just going to see what direction is the stuff she wants. Here we go. Here's the pipeweed farm. And none of the creatures you have to kill in this farm are hostile. One more hay fork. There's just one of those left to go. Now, I'll bring the pipeweed back. And barrels to sort them in. And I think drying racks around the corner. Yep. Yes, you tend to do everything that Blossom Gamgee wants all at once. One more quest. I had to smoke them all to test them then. Oh, that's talking to the parent quest giver, but I did the wheat for her. Now she wants grapes. You do grapes like this in Lothlorien. Crushing tub, dance on the grapes. So, except it's not for wine, it's for jam, or grape jelly if you're an American. Last hay fork. Okay. Right, eggs are in the same place as all the animal quests. which I've now picked up. I'll take the eggs back, and the fellow at the animal farm said, go bring the sheep. You have to lead them one by one. But while I'm here, I'm milking the cows and churning my own butter. Right, I'll put that back. And there's another sheep to lead in. One of them's very close. We'll save that till last. One more over this way. Come on. No, they can climb over the fences. Stop now and then and make sure it catches up. I don't know how far away you can get from it before you fail the quest, but there's the last one. It apparently disappeared, but I ran into the pen anyway, and it was just a cosmetic disappearance. I fulfilled the quest anyway. Now, chickens to bring back, you don't have to lead them, but you have to carry them one by one. It's a much more common mechanic in Lotro. I can jump over the fence. Chickens. Which came first? The eggs in this case. With Dora's chickens in the Shire, you just have to activate them, not carry them. Now the pigs, I had forgotten exactly how that worked. Can't just activate them, you've got to go find a pond with buckets. There we go. These things are never too far away, but you do have to memorise the local structure, find your way back. Found that difficult the first time I did this. Actually, the first time I did this may be the only other time I've done this, because I found it rather laborious and dull. But I certainly couldn't skip it and still call this a solo completionist run. And it does lead on to another quest, which is an actual fighting quest, but outside of this farm. Right, take out shrews, try and get as many as I can with rain of arrows like that. So that only took 3 skills to take out the lot of them. Okay, and fill up troughs. Right, and that's it from him. So he's now sent me back to the master quest giver, which one of them, yeah, this guy, I always have trouble finding him. He's down the end of a little dead end place. And looking at the ring symbol on the mini map gives you the wrong idea about which direction to go. Right, lots of these light posts to do, just like you have to do in Lothlorien when the elves there are having a feast, because this is all about planning a feast. And I came to the end of the lines, I had to find the other half of it. Right. And way out here. Right, this is the place where the feast is going to be held. So I've got to remove the weeds and put the pies from the baker on the tables. And that's the parent guy. So I've reported things to him. Now, got to find that guy in the middle again. What is his stuff now? Scarecrows. These are very well hidden, and there's not a good pointer to them, so it took me a long time to find them. Looking at the possible area on the map, eventually I had to read the quest for a clue, and it said they're behind a house. Paying the price for not reading the full description of the quest, but then really don't have time to read all of them. Yeah, I had a look there, and that was the clue I needed. Scarecrows are all in one spot, but the places you've got to put them are more spread about. I think you also do planting of scarecrows somewhere in eastern Rohan. Town called Garwick or something like that. Find all the mounds of dirt. And as soon as you plant them, the crows fly away. Yep. Bit of a problem finding the last one. It was well separated from the others, but there I've got back to. Oh no, it's fine now. Flowers. There's one you always pass by on the way to the guy in the centre, which is that one. I just ignored the sandflies that pop up because they're not actually attacking me; they're just pests. They debuff you if you're fighting something else or if you pick a fight with them. But by themselves, you can just ignore them. Right, there's another flower. One more. Again, the last one. Hardest to find. Right. The swarms hang about if you don't fight them. But flowers go in the planters, and it should be just about ready for the feast to go. So I go to the fellow in the middle again. Try and go a different way round. And I gave up in Mithril to. Oh no, it didn't let me because I was too close as the crow flies, but a long way away by road. There we go. That's everything in North Cotton Farm done. So now it's sending me to a couple of guys back at Oatbarton Township. And I was just sorting out my hunter teleports then, discarding, taking off the toolbar ones that I'm not likely to go to for a long time. But I do have the one for Esteldine now. But the way it works, you tend to get these things just too late for them to be much use. I've got to gather the oats and take out swarms of locusts, which are like the sandflies, but queen ones as well, and they do give you a fight. Right. That's it. Look for something suspicious. I thought it might be that relic, but it's not. It's that wolf that's in the middle of the farm, and that's not usual, apparently. So I talked to him. He wants me to get some elk meat, and they're all sitting in a group just above the town, so it's not hard. Oh, I only needed one. I guess he just wanted a snack. But now he wants me to take out the boss of the wolves to stop these incursions. I had to get past quite a few things, and I got surrounded. Okay, clear now. Bait the rock to bring the boss out, and I gave him a heart seeker, like I do with all bosses. Now that's just about the end for Oatbarton. He sends me on to Dwailing, and I'll just run down there and end this video. Oh, I had to check in back with the guy in the middle of the farm first. Then on to Dwailing. So I decided to mithril there. So that's it for now.